Hey, my name is Samar, or I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be another finale. It's already halfway through the month when I'm filming this, but technically this is only the 11th update. So I guess like technically this is an early finale, but not really because I probably won't be posting this for a few days anyway. So it'll be toward the end of December anyway. But this will be just a quick finale because I only had 3 items left in the project last update. It was my fragrance that I had like dumped into my leave-in conditioner. I'm already losing it. My liquid foundation, and then my nail polish. So I'll just get started. First, I'll talk about the first thing that I finished since last update, and that is my leave-in conditioner, or really it's the fragrance, but like I said, I dumped it into here maybe like 2.5 months ago. I think I started using this toward the beginning of October. We'll just say that. But anyway, this is, oh, I guess there's like a tiny bit right at the top here, but that's done. But this is what it looks like now. I completely finished it, which means I finished all the fragrance that I had put in here. I have since started a new one. Spoiler, I started a new one with a new fragrance. Dang it, I just did my nails just like last time, and I just banged my nail right into my lamp. So now my lamp also has nail polish on it. Perfect. I'll touch that up after the video. But anyway, I think I was talking about this. But yeah, I put a different Alt Fragrances perfume into that one because I'm really just trying to get through them as quickly as possible because they do expire quickly. Anyway, this one is done. This was the Amber Angel from Alt Fragrances, which is supposed to be a dupe for Angel Share from Killian. And it was actually a very close dupe as far as scent. The longevity on those is terrible, which is why I prefer to use them like this, because they actually last when they're in this, and a hair holds fragrance longer anyway. But anyway, this is done. I don't know why I'm rambling about this. I ramble about everything. Next is my foundation. This is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 122. These are now called something else. They've like rebranded it for some reason, but also like almost none of the shades are in stock, so I don't think I would be repurchasing this. Also, this was my summer shade, so I really could only get away with this when I was at my very deepest. And this past year, because of just everything going on in my life at the time, I not barely, but I didn't get as much of a tan, or I wasn't tan for as long as I usually am, so this did not match me for most of the year. I also panned my winter shade of this, which is 120 in the beginning of the year, but for some reason that one's no longer sold, I guess, at Dose of Color. So yeah, I think I'm just done with this foundation in general. I also a few months ago put a bunch of other foundations into this like little sample packets because I was trying to lighten it, and it did work for about 2 weeks, and then it started oxidizing on me and it turned just as deep as it had been before I had done that. I probably should have taken this down my neck a little bit more than I did because that looks a little crazy. Too bad. Yeah, this is finally done, and when I say done, I mean technically I could probably get one more use out of this, but for the past 3 days this has been sputtering and I've been having to use multiple pumps of this just to get enough for my face, and I don't want this to get on my clothing because the last time, I don't know what it is about this, but the last time like a drop of this fell onto my clothing, it would not come out no matter what I did, and that shirt is just now stained. So I don't want this to just like, because it sputters like all over for some reason, I don't want a drop to land on my clothing. So I'm just gonna be done with this today. And also like, yeah, I'm definitely not getting more than one use out of this. It is like truly at the bottom. The little spout doesn't even reach it. So this is done, and I'm so happy to have another liquid foundation empty for my collection. That means I finished 2, I'm pretty sure. If I did finish a third, I don't remember it. But that means I have 2 full-size foundation empties for this year, and that's amazing because liquid foundation is something that I never ever used to wear, but for some reason I kept buying them. So I think I only have like, well, one is a skin tint, so I have like 4 true foundations left in my collection. No, 3. And then I probably will just be good with having one for my winter shade and one for my summer shade at all times and not have any more. Then finally, my nail polish. And as you can see, I mean, I ruined this one, but right before this, I did paint my nails. For the final time, this is the Milani nail polish, I think in the shade, yeah, Sugar High. It's just a multicolored glitter, but the glitter in here is really weird. It's kind of just like useless microplastics because the glitter's not even shiny. It's just like multicolored matte plastic. I don't know why they did that. And I don't know why I bought this. I think I thought like this would be more fun than it was. But anyway, I've been pairing it with different colors underneath, and this is going to be my final time using this because, as I said in my last update, this was just like running very, very low. Like it has been for a while. And I've been having to like completely fill the bottle with acetone and really shake it up for like a few minutes straight just to try to loosen it in there and make it so that I can actually get something onto the brush and then onto my nails. And I'm just sick of doing that. There's barely anything left in here anyway. It looks like it's up to here, but that's just stuff that is stuck to the sides of the bottle. Really, I can't even like, putting my brush in here barely even reaches anything in the bottle. So I'm going to be done with this now. I'm very happy with the use that I got out of this and the place that I am with this now. I don't know if that's the correct term. Like, I'm happy with where this is now. And that's another glitter nail polish out of my collection. Glitter nail polish is probably the most difficult thing for me other than highlighter, but I've also never tried to pan a highlighter before. But glitter polish is the most difficult thing for me to pan. This year I only panned 2 bottles, and they were bottles that were already like half empty anyway. And then last year I think I finished one, and then I nearly finished another one, and then I lost it right before I finished it, which annoys me a lot. But it's just so good to get another one out of my collection, not because I don't like glitter polish. I really love them, which is why I have so many, but they go bad more quickly than regular nail polish, and they're so much harder to revive. A lot of them don't even revive at all, no matter how much acetone you put in them, just because the nature of glitter nail polish. So I'm glad to have another one empty, and I'm going to continue to pan these either in a project or behind the scenes next year. Let me know if you would be interested in seeing something focused on nail polish, or at least like me including nail polishes in like a good chunk of a project next year, because I'm not sure what I'm really going to do with that specifically. I didn't plan to have any in projects, but if you feel strongly either way, let me know, please. That is it. So that concludes my 25 in 2025. And yes, after kind of shuffling things around and just admitting to myself that I would not be finishing 5 glitter nail polishes in 2025, I added those 3 extra makeup products, that Dose of Colors 122 foundation, the Artist Couture powder, and the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I added those in place of those 3 nail polishes that I just took out of the project, which means I have actually finished 25 items in this project, and I'm so happy about it. I just like, I feel like I made a good dent in all areas of my like beauty collection, which is why I wanted to split this up into all 5 categories of my beauty collection, so I wasn't really just neglecting anything. And now I'm ready to do the 2026 version of this project, which as always will be slightly different but kind of the same. So yeah, I'll just see you in that video, and then also in my next video that I post. I'll see you there as well, hopefully, but until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you good luck with the end of your projects. Bye.